After inserting our windows and doors, we'll get to the stage of creating the king stud, streamer, and head plates for our building. So now to look closer at it, I'll bring my wheel here and rotate the building to work with this door and window. If you cannot see a stud, select the wall, right click to override graphics in view by element and ensure that the transparency is set to 60. Then you apply and OK. In order to walk around the door now, I'll go to my north elevation where I can see the door. And here I'll check and make sure that the view, the transparency is 60. Apply, OK. And I'll set my view to fine. That way you can see that all the studs. So select the door, Control plus, and select the window, and also make them transparent so that we can see the studs as they pass through them. So override graphics in view by elements and set their transparency to 60. Apply. Okay. Now, before we work with the studs here, we will ungroup them because we use some array tools to work on them. So ungroup. Can always, oops, not really. Ungroup this. Some of you might have done all of them in an array, and then you can select more than one. You go ahead and ungroup all the studs that will pass through the doors and windows. After that, we will copy. So copy this stud and select it, copy, and ensure that multiple and constraint are ticked. I'll pick it from this side. This will be the king stud, and this will be the trimmer. You'll see that it's overlapping, so do Control Shift and then move it so that it doesn't overlap with that one. Okay, so this is the king stud and this is the trimmer. The next thing we want to do is to create our head plate. For that, we go to the joist, right click, and create similar. It asks us to pick a work plane. Say OK, and come up here. We want to select the face of the studs here. If we cannot get the face exactly, we keep pressing our tab till we see two lines that show us that we have selected the face. Good. So now we have two blue lines. I'll move my mouse again. I'll hit my tab again. Yes, so I have two blue lines. I select that face. And I draw the header. And then we align it to the king stud. I go to the align tool, click here and here. And we align it to the base of the door. So this line and this line. The next thing we will do is to split the studs. We want to delete the ones that are in the door because those will not be there. The studs will end at the top here. For that, we go to split elements and come to our stud and ensure we get the vertical blue line before we click. So looking out for a vertical blue line, I see a vertical blue line here. Click, come to the next one. The split element, the vertical blue line was there. And come here. If we don't get a vertical blue line, that means I've cut in the wrong direction. I'm not supposed to see the stud, so delete the parts that I've made now. Select this and draw the header. I'll go back to split. Ensure that there's a vertical blue line if I click. And from here, I'll see that. So this is still grouped. So ungroup it, get my split, and I see vertical blue line, I click. So this way I can delete this and this, and I extend this back. And I can align this because it looks like it's a little bit off from the header. Okay. So when we've done this, we can mirror. I need to delete the bottom part of this. I have to split it. This is the trim. We'll get the vertical blue line. Tab. See, just select the bottom part of the, no, this is the part to delete. Okay. We'll keep the bottom part and delete the top of the trimmer. This is our king stud. I have this other two. So what to do now is to select this, control, and the king stud. So this is the king stud. Select the king stud and the second one to tab till I can pick it. Control, select, and then mirror. So come to the center of the door and draw a line. Now we have mirrored the king stud and the trimmer that we made on this side. If we go to the 3D view, so look at what we have around our door. Get the wheel. Right now we want to have this at both sides. So select it, the head plate, and then copy. Go to paste, align to the same place. We have two of them there. And then we align it. We align the second one to the other face of the stud. So I'm going to select align to this face. This. That way we have the head plates and the door post here. So we'll move on to the window. So for the window, turn it around. We've just done this door. I'm coming to the window now. Copy 3 studs to the edge of the window. Go back to the north. For our window, we'll ungroup the studs around it. I've ungrouped mine, so ensure to ungroup them at the beginning. So if you haven't ungroup yours, so what we'll do is to copy the studs at the edge of the window. We want to have 2 studs outside here and then 1 in the face of the window. So click copy, ensure that constraint or multiple are selected. Pick it from here, drop 1 here, 2, and 3rd one. Oh, in this case, I mentioned we want one sitting at the face, so select it, control and pick. And then I want to move it to this edge. The idea is that when we cut this last one, it will be carrying the window to sit directly under the stud. If we needed 2, and this one, this is overlapping, I'll delete this and probably move this closer. Okay. We have the three studs here, and then we go to the plate, the sill plate. I think I'll use the bottom plate that's supposed to sit on the floor and create similar, and place this under the window. So this, my window comes with a sill, but then I want to place this window where the sill is outside. So I'll take it along that line and then place it. So having done that, I'm going to trim the studs where they end. So this is the sill plate of the window. Put them, I'll put it under the window. So I use my arrow to move it down. So start at the base of the window. And then I'll trim the studs from the base of the sill plate. So I'll go to split level and come here. Remember, watching out for the vertical blue line. This way. If it doesn't show up, if the vertical blue line doesn't show in this direction, use your tab key. Yes, the tab key. Click the tab. Click. So the next one. Click. And the next one. And the next one. And the next one. And there we have it. All the things are trimmed. So for the header plate, to go to the door, select the header and say create similar. We're drawing the header from here to the end of the window. And we align it to this post and to the top of the window. So here to here. That's it. And then we trim, right? We split the studs like we did before. So come to split element. And we want this to end at the top of this split. So vertical line. Hit my tab button. This is taking a while. Oops, that's wrong. Control V. Looking out for the vertical blue line. And good. So it's showing up here now and here. And here. Okay, maybe I'm too close to the other line. And here. This means I'll adjust it, but if you get your own right on the spot, that's good. It's better than this. So here it's not showing. When I hover up a bit, it shows up. So I will trim. I already trimmed the bottom of that place. So watch what happens now. We will delete the trims that go through the window. Maybe a 3D view will be more helpful. Selecting this, delete. Right. frame. So click here and bring this back. And then we want to delete, no, trim this on the split element. Delete the top part. So this is carrying the window. And we'll mirror this one. We'll mirror it to the center of the window and have it appear at the other side. Like this, it's lapping with the king stud. So we have this trim at the bottom carrying the window. Then we go to our 3D view. In the 3D view, we can adjust the faces, align the face of the header to the stud, and the next thing we do is to copy it in place, copy and paste in place, and then we turn it around and align the second one to the face of the stud behind. And there we have it. We've done the window. No, we align the and the next thing we want to align the window, the sill plate to the stud. So let's do that. We align. This is the face, and we want this face there. Yeah, so that goes under the window in place. And then we have our window and our door frame. You can go ahead and do this for all your doors and windows. I'll also do that in mine. Thank you for watching.